What's up guys, and I'm going to try to make this as unedited as possible. I didn't even script this video. Usually what I do is write videos, tech videos like this. And I'm not going to do that for this one just because I want this to be as raw as possible. No fancy, not that I'm very fancy, but like editing or whatever. So what this video is going to be about is the update for the Galaxy S6. I just got my update on April 1st, 2016, and you may be thinking, and I'll go into detail a little bit later, this is not an April Fool's joke. This is not a light April Fool's joke, but that would be pretty funny. So I got this update 5 days ago. It's April 5th right now. Don't know when I'm uploading this yet. But I got the Android 6.01 update for my Samsung Galaxy S6 on Verizon. I know some carriers, like I think Sprint got theirs first. T-Mobile I think might be still working on theirs, and AT&T is still working on theirs. Verizon actually didn't really announce it; they just kind of came out with it, and that was pretty great. Great, I guess. I don't know, but okay. So let me give you a little bit of a background information on this. So when did Android 6 come out? Android 6, just Android 6 came out to all Nexus devices October 5th. 2015, and that is about 6 months before I got the update, which is 6.01 for this device. And this is an Android device. It's under Samsung's TouchWiz and under Verizon's control, basically, when I get the update and what they do to it. But I think that's actually kind of ridiculous. That I have to wait a half of a year just to get to receive it and have no like information on like when it's coming out. So that's actually, and I can ramble on this whole video. That this is my last Samsung. But if you want me to make a video on that, I will. But that's off topic. Anyway, so I had to first of all wait 6 months, and if you didn't watch my revisited video on this, I did do a full review. By the way, I was wearing this shirt on my revisited video. This must be my video making shirt, because I seem like every video I do, I wear this shirt. Anyway, I promise I don't wear this every day. Anyway, I keep rambling. Alright, okay, so my last revisited video was on this phone, and I talked about how it's laggy sometimes, and the battery life would be very draining, and it would get hot and laggy, and just very unstable performance, and like the fingerprint sensor wouldn't be, you know, all there. Not in terms of accuracy, it's great, but in terms of speed, it's just not there. So that was basically my major complaints. It was just basically speed and battery and performance, stuff like that. Android 6.01, when I got the update, it's made my device very fast. So this is the fingerprint sensor. It's very fast, and you can see how fast it was. I can promise you on Android 5, whatever it was, 5.1, whatever it was, it would be, I would turn it on, it would take a second to turn on, and then let's just say I put it now, it wouldn't do it until then. So it would take just about probably even up to half a second, second doesn't sound like much, but when you're waiting, it's half a second's a lot, and that's how much it improved just by this update. It's pretty impressive how an update will fix that. And not just the fingerprint sensor, but all the performance issues that I had was fixed, and I got, there's new animations. Everything's a lot snappier. Everything's a lot faster, and that is something that I actually appreciated. I've had very minimal performance issues. I did I think have one, and just very minimal lag. So that made me happy. I don't know if that was worth 6 months, but that made me happy. In Android 6, one of the major improvements is doze, and what doze is when you're not using your device, which I rarely don't use my device unless it's at school. But when you're not using your device, it puts into a doze mode, which will save battery life. So battery life was originally bad on this phone. It's worse now. When I was on spring break when I got this updates, I could not make it through. I could only make it through half of a day. So I would wake up at 11:30, and then the phone would die at around probably 3, or not die, but go down to where I would need to plug it in to get maybe about 4. I would say 4. And I use it a lot. I'm a very heavy user, so that was about I don't know how many hours of screen on time it was, but it's significantly worse than 5.1. And I in my previous revisit video, I did a whole in depth of like, you know, my day and how the battery life would go. Let's just say that Doze put it back to its normal state, so it's still bad, but it didn't make it any better. And in fact, using the device with screen on and doing all of what you want to do, even normal tasks, the battery life got worse. And I know this isn't. I'm pretty sure this isn't just an S6 issue, but this is just a general Android issue. And Android OS takes up a lot of percent of the battery life. And then here's my battery graph, so you could see that was during the school day. The very slight incline was during the school day. I only went down, I think it was 13% during the school day, a 7-hour period, without using it really at all. I mean, I checked, I think, text once, and that's it. So 13% for me is good. From 100 to 87%, I know what it was at by heart. And then that very steep decline was a period about probably about an hour, maybe even an hour and a half, and that is a very steep incline. It went down to about, I'm guesstimating here, about 39%, I think. And then that rapid up incline is where I put on the wireless charger, and right now it's at 69%. I know when I started talking about this battery life, I have not turned the screen on. It was at 72%, so it went down, I think, 3% just by talking about the battery life with the screen on. But that's just my observation. Alright, so that's battery life. So overall, the updates, it's impressive, and it's depressive. I don't know if depressive is a good, but so it improved. It made my device better, and a lot of people say I liked the device before and I like it even better now. Well, I do kind of like it. Like I said, this is my last Galaxy, and to make a big decision like that, I mean, I kind of have some bad thoughts against it. So yeah, I do like it a little bit better and a little bit worse. Now it's at 68%, just by turning it off and on repetitively. I'm not complaining. I'm trying not to complain here, but the battery life's bad. So I hope they can fix it with the software update. If they do, I'll make another video, I guess, if you really want me to do that. Sorry, I keep looking over there. But overall, I really like the design changes. Everything that they intentionally changed was for the good. Everything. Like I said, look at how crazy fast this. I mean, for iPhone users, they're laughing at me right now because there's this, like, as soon as you touch it, but like, I mean, that's pretty fast for a Galaxy S6. I mean, they didn't even change the sensor or whatever. So just by a software update, it's pretty impressive. But like I said, the battery just, I don't know, it makes me dislike the update. So with all that being said, I hope I said enough. And yeah, by the way, part of my reason why I'm not getting S6, like I said, if you want me to make a video on this, I can, is because 6 months is too long to wait for an update. Just to, like, yeah. Alright, anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it'll be very soon. I already made the intro, and I'm going to be making a video on the Phantom 3 if you should still get it after the Phantom 4 has been out for a little while. I don't know if you can order it yet. I'm behind on this stuff, guys. Anyway, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Try to. Helps out a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.